honor. I know we've got the Supreme left to go, and I'll probably keep my remarks short for that and just tell you some thoughts here this afternoon. Again, a pleasure. I thank the folks here at the Atlantic National. I was telling a couple of folks that it's probably been 35 years since I've been here. I think I came with my folks when my dad judged, and I'd say that's been 35 years ago or better. So I didn't grow up showing here, but the reputation of this show is unbelievable. And I know people enjoy it, and I know the cattle are always so good, and the people make that up. And that's what I want to talk about. I've talked enough about the cattle, and I'm tired of it. Let me talk about something important, and that's the people behind this. That's what this thing is all about. And I don't know if I heard this somewhere, if I just came up with it 4 or 5 years ago, but I said the cattle bring us together, but the people keep us together. And that is such an important concept, because these cattle certainly are why we're here, but the people is why we do what we do. And I've got to visit with a few folks here earlier this morning. I see the Paul Hills of the Atlantic National, and congratulations, Paul, on your saddle and sirloin achievement. But what that man means to a program like this, you can't put a value on. I saw Miss Marlene Ducart almost as soon as I got here this morning. And I think about a young lady by the name of Courtney that grew up showing here because this was in her backyard. And I'm thankful for the Marlenes and the Bobs that allow young people to grow up in this environment. And we've been praying for your family and the passing of Bob here recently. I saw Carol and Deanna Bloom, and it's hard to see them, and I don't think they're here anymore, but it's hard to see them and not think about Don Bloom. And that grumpy old man that was sitting there, and even though he might be grumpy one minute, if you could say something funny to him, you both would be laughing by the end of the conversation. But so many important people make this thing up, and that to me is why I can't get enough of it. I kind of get tired of judging occasionally.